says, my bad. As he taps his chest, he knows that one got away from him.
Yeah, no need to get that ball that tight to the net. These hitters are big. Olsen at 6'6", he could have gone up and hit a ball from 2 feet or 3 feet off the net and been just fine. But the ones that are tight to the net, you're going up against big, big blockers. Here comes what I think is one of the top 3 toughest servers in the MPSF.
Gonzalo Quiroga. Jace Olsen goes cross court out. And we are tied at 16. So out of the timeout, the Bruins. A couple of quick points. And we're all back to even. Quick set. Holt unable to put it down. Back the other way, flying out of the back row is Quiroga, and Hawaii will have an opportunity to set it up. Holt playing the role of setter. And Jace Olsen is blocked by Steve Odell.
So 2 firsts right there. First time Davis Holt has hit a ball and it wasn't a kill, and it's the first time that he set the ball tonight with his arms.
Good point. Hawaii now down by 1, 17-16. Now we got the rubber band man, but we got a lot of dancers here, including Jared Lofi. Last year's big 6'9" middle on the University of Hawaii men's volleyball team. Still got moves. Hawaii now down by 1 to go to Marks, and Marks is blocked. And coming up and flexing a little muscle once again. He likes to celebrate when he does something good. Dane Worley.
This is a good block. Worley at 6'2", reaching way over. You saw his good jumping ability.
And that ball was going to be out. And Marks was just trying to get the heck away from it.
Did I tell you Quiroga's tough?
Yeah.
The ball just arrived so quickly, and he may come up with the changeup here.
There it is. And it nearly caught Cheap off guard. Set up Marks out of the back row, and Marks hits it right off the corner mat over there, and that was easy to put the flag up.
And the Rainbow Passers got to be happy that Quiroga's done.
Hawaii now down by 2, 17 serving 19. Joby Ramos set to put it in play for the Warriors. And Page. Off the hands, nobody there. And Hawaii just kind of got caught leaving a big old hookah in the middle of the floor.
What happened was the Ramos, the setter, and Zarkovich both looked for the same ball. And it would have been nice if Ramos had not taken it so he could get up there and set.
And all of a sudden, everything just kind of going the Bruins' way. That one just trickles over the top of the tape and down, and now the biggest lead of the set as the Bruins go up by 4. And Hawaii was just right in this match, trading blows back and forth, and all of a sudden, UCLA, when it matters most, opens up a 4-point advantage.
The Bruins mostly getting it done from behind the service line. Sometimes with lucky shots like that by Scott Vegas, the 6'6" senior, Pacific Palisades. And sometimes getting it done by Robert Page's gigantic hits, the big 7-footer hitting from the right side, been very effective tonight, leading the way for them with 12 kills. But mostly it's been the damage I think they've been doing from behind the service line, forcing Hawaii's passers to be better than usual.
Well, Hawaii has 6 aces. Check that, 5 aces, 10 service errors. So that's kind of a -5 differential. And the other way, UCLA has 11 aces, 9 errors. They're +2. So there's 7 points right there.
And the Bruins are known historically for being a team that doesn't care if they make service errors as long as they get their aces. And tonight, with 11 aces, that's way too many aces that any team would want to have on them.
Well, here's some of that Bruins serving. When you talked about Quiroga, nothing you can do about a serve like that.
All those cables, not much you can do about when they hit the cable and it rolls over. There's no receiver in that area unless you get lucky and the center at the net happens to pop it up.
Ryan Leong making his first appearance, not only in this match, but his first appearance in this tournament this weekend. He's a junior out of Honolulu, went to Hawaii Baptist Academy, and then moved on to Pepperdine University for a couple of years where he saw limited action, appeared in only a couple of matches, and posted his only career kill against Hawaii as a freshman. So he's really
kind of factoid.
There you go. Chase Olsen back to serve, so.
He's going to give J.P. Marks a little break here.
Back set to Page. Dug up, and there's Leong, and his first swing is blocked.
Set a little bit tight there, and Leong a little bit late getting there.
All the teammates just come on over there and giving him a little love and support.
I'll take it back. That set was just about right. I think that's where Leong wanted it, but it was a big block that was waiting for him.
Well, he was a Volleyball Magazine Fab 50 pick. Remember the HHSA Division II championship teams in 08 and 09, Hawaii Baptist Academy. Boy, what a little dynasty they built over there. Both men, or boys, and girls. Davis Holt serves that one up. And that's off the block it out. Speaking of the girls of Hawaii Baptist Academy, Sarah Palmer, who went on to the University of Texas, claimed a national championship this year, and she was in the house last night watching the Warriors play along with her mom and dad, Doug. And off the block and the point for Hawaii. Well, they kind of need to do here what they did in set number 2, and they need a bunch of natural points.
Yeah. And after a slow start tonight, Siki Zarkovic has really come back. He's got 9 kills now. He's brought his average. He was hitting negative to start the night. Right now, Zarkovic hitting a smooth little 278. I really like him as a player. He's smooth, great passer, digs a lot of balls in the back row. He's got, tonight he's got 5 digs already. Decent blocker, good server.
And Mark's back in for Leong and gets it out. And now UCLA on the verge, 1 point away from claiming set number 3. Michael Beals back to serve, and Beals delivers a nice one. Cross court, they go to Zarkovic, and he is blocked. And that is how set number 3 comes to an end. 25-20, just like the first set. And they will switch sides, and Hawaii will try to force UCLA to go 5. Why not? They've gone 5 every this season. Now back at the Stan Sheriff Center. Couple of bookends in sets 1 and 3 as UCLA takes those 2, 25-20, and in the middle, Hawaii with set number 2. So here we go to set number 4. Let's take a look, Chris, at some of this blocking put up by the Bruins.
Bruins with 9 blocks so far to Hawaii's 3, so they really have dominated at the net. Even with the little guys like Dane Worley right there. He's their smallest blocker at 6'2", and he's more than holding his own. There's a 7-footer, Robert Page, clapping Siki on set point there in the last set as the Bruins go up 2-1. You see Coach John Spra talking to the troops. Stayed mostly with the same lineup he picked at the beginning of the night, and I really think this is going to be his starting lineup in their second league match of the year on Tuesday when they host Long Beach State. They've already won their first league match against Cal State Northridge. That was they won that in 5 sets at Northridge, I think it was, on Tuesday before they came here.
5-1 is their overall record. The Bruins of UCLA, and again, all 6 matches going all 5 sets. Unbelievable.
Take it back. That was Northridge was at Poly, and then they've got Long Beach State at Poly, and then they go on the road for Santa Barbara, Stanford, and Pacific.
And a good look at John Speraw, the first-year head coach, replacing Al Skates after 50 years on the bench. And that would be a pretty daunting thing for most people. But for him, he's kind of the perfect person.
Speraw had a unique decision to make, after the season. When he finished with Irvine, he won 3 titles there in 10 years. And after the season, Coach Skates retires. And guess what? He was offered a national team job and UCLA simultaneously. Well, and a bump in his Irvine pay.
Yeah. Wow.
He was faced with some off-season dilemmas, that's for sure.
The national job is temporary. The UCLA job could be a career.
Exactly. I think he saw it that way.
I mean, if Al Skates could live there for 50 years, that just tells you that longevity is something you can come to expect. And the Bruins get the first point in set number 4. Yeah, sometimes what's right in front of your nose looks pretty good, but a wise man looks a little bit further down the road, right?
Correct. And for those people who might have just joined us, why with a different setter tonight, Joby Ramos instead of in place of Max Wexon. Max with a little bit of a sore shoulder.
Actually had it yesterday and kind of gutted his way through that performance. Page, and the 7-footer.
Well, even when he gets a set from way off the net, he has to back up for it. He still has so much range, long arms, plus he's got the size at 7 feet. Doesn't even really need to jump very high.
He's got 13 kills, and there's that little, just kind of real change-up serve delivered by Worley. And Worley, every time he does something good or bad, a lot of animation.
He brings a lot of energy to the court. He's got a lot of valuable time. He hasn't played much prior to this. In fact, he only played 1 match in the previous 3 years. He's a redshirt junior, but he's played a lot of beach volleyball. And he's got a lot of action in this outrigger tournament. He's played every single night, every single set.
So Joby Ramos back to serve it up for the University of Hawaii. Crowd gets quiet for him. And Joby rolls it over the net, setting it up, and there's the big 7-footer. And again, a kill shot that goes almost 90 degrees.
Even though that Robert Page gets a kill here, I love the pass by Evan Mottram, their libero. He put up a very tough serve and got it right on the money.
Olsen off the hands, picked up in the back, quick set. And Worley out of the back row that time, a little bit too short. And at the top of the net, point Hawaii.
That was a pretty interesting setting choice because Worley passed the ball beyond the back line and called for a set. And because he dug the ball, Odell rewarded him with the set. But a long way to run.
And there's a service ace for Hawaii. That ball wound up about 20 some odd. I've never seen a ball end up that far up into the stands. It's about 20 rows up.
Olsen with his first ace of the night, Hawaii's 6th ace overall.
Another good serve by Olsen, and Page this time has to reach back for it. And the Bruins struggle, but get it over. And a quick set to West out of the middle. Oh, what a nice job by the big guy to keep it inside the antenna on a terrible angle. And Coach Hall coming off the bench saying he hit it twice, and I could have sworn that there was one spot during that rally where the Bruins hit it 4 times. That's what Charlie Wade is saying.
That's right. I think the referees would love to have instant replay.